or to stay away from the sin that we've done. It is a must to renew our tawbah every single night. Every night before you sleep, it's a must. Okay? Sins blacken our hearts and bring darkness to the nafs. This is what the sin does to you. It brings darkness to the nafs that blinds the nafs to do good. You can't do. This darkness stops us from recommended acts and stops us from dua and stops us from opening the Quran or attending any lecture. This darkness ruins you just from you not asking tawbah. And then it goes to say, we pray but we don't see any result. As much as you pray, it's just a chore. It's nothing but a chore. You just want to finish your prayers and move on. The ta'qibat and the tasbihat and the salah, and that salah that's meant to be stopping you from doing sin, it doesn't stop you from doing sin anymore. You just live your everyday life as if nothing's going on. You still go and you do your sin. That's if you don't do at all. You don't pray at all. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali.
Without tawbah, our nur, our light vanishes and darkness comes. Our hearts are dark and need this nur, and this nur only comes from tawbah. We've got to understand the importance of tawbah. Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam says, if the servant sins, if the abd sins, a black dot is stained on his heart. If he asks for forgiveness, it is removed. And if he repeats the sin, okay, that dot stays, and the sin, the heart becomes darker and darker and darker and can't come back. It becomes harder to come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. كلا بل ران على قلوبهم ما كانوا يكسبون. By no means, but on their hearts is the ill sin which they do. Its heart becomes blacker and the soul becomes drier. It doesn't want to come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just because you don't ask for forgiveness. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
2 more pages and we're finished. Samhuna. There's a difference between a hypocrite and a mu'min. If you want to ask yourself if you're a hypocrite or a mu'min, okay, this is the way a religious believer, a faithful religious believer or a hypocrite, the difference between them is that when a hypocrite sins, okay, what happens is this sin comes towards him as if it's a fly. This sin is so easy to remove. The sins that you do are so easy to do, it's just like a fly that's coming. You kahasha away like that. And the mu'min, the difference between that hypocrite and the mu'min, when a sin hits him or when he does a sin, it's as if mountains have been put on his chest from the regret and the weight of the regret. This is what the difference between a mu'min and a hypocrite is. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Abdi ta'abbad ilayya fi al-rakha' a'rifka fi al-shidda. Come to me, ya abd, in the time of ease, and I'll remember you at the time of hardship. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَعْرِفْ رَبَّهُ فِي الرَّخَاءِ. And whoever doesn't know his Lord at the time of hardship, قَالَ الْمَلَائِكَةُ مَنْ هَذَا غَيْرُ مَأْلُوفٍ. Who's this person? I've never seen him before, or I've never heard his voice. لَا نَعْمَلُ لا صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد.
لا نسمع إليه. They say we're not going to listen to this person. He didn't used to know us. He didn't used to ask unless he needed to ask. But you meant to be asking Allah. ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب. So with the remembrance of Allah, the hearts find ease. And Allah wants His abd. Allah loves when His abd asks. Do istighfar, do tawbah. Before it's too late, before you say, when you say, Rabbi irja'ni la'alli a'malu salihan, it's too late. Allah says, Kalla. I gave you all the time to ask for forgiveness. وَسَيَعْلَمُ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا آلَ بَيْتَ مُحَمَّدٍ أَيَّ مُنْقَلَبٍ يَنْقَلِبُونَ وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ صَلُّوا عَلَى مُحَمَّدٍ وَآلِ مُحَمَّدٍ.
اللهم صل على محمد
وآل محمد.